Jeff with Living in Arizona Now, and today we are going to talk about winter in Arizona and where Arizona ranked. Actually, it's number 2 in America, just behind Hawaii. This is pretty interesting news because there's a lot of really nice places around America, California, Florida, Texas, that people might consider for winter, but Arizona comes up number 2, just behind Hawaii, which is an island chain in the middle of the Pacific in the tropical zone. So the fact that Arizona ranks as number 2 on this list, we're going to talk about that. If you're new to this channel and you want to stay up to date with us in our group on Facebook, Living in Arizona, I'll post a link below. You guys can join us. Look at all these questions that come in. Lots of content. Also, we have a group called Phoenix Metro Happenings for those of you who want to just focus on Phoenix Metro. So you can join that group. Right there at the top of the list is going to be the link. So where do we get this? Well, let's talk about it. So this comes in from Thrillist, this website Thrillist. It says states with every state ranked by how miserable its winters are. You can see right there at the top, Hawaii number 50, Arizona number 49. So what do they say about Hawaii? Aloha means goodbye, or hello, goodbye. Who cares about pro sports teams when the average temperature during the winter is 81 degrees and we're all over here eating malsaladas? I lived in Hawaii, and that's so funny. They don't really do that. That's just kind of hokey that they would even say that, because actually in Hawaii they eat poke. But okay. I mean, yeah, sure, they eat malsadas, but that's not the big kick. But anyway, Arizona 49. Occasionally, retired Kroger business executives from Ohio and their Pilates instructors' second wives will accidentally move to Flagstaff and get very sad and angry when they realize the average winter temperature is somewhat in the 20s. But most of Arizona offers up dry desert day heat that is good for arthritis and any other lingering guilt about leaving their first wives to deal with their delinquent teenage kids back in Indian Hill. Really unique narrative that the Thrillist gave for that, because they could have said a whole lot of different things, but I just figured I'd throw that in there. Anyway, so let's dive in here and talk about Arizona during the winter and talk about some of the more important things to know about this. So in winter in Arizona, this is coming from Frommers.com. They're saying, what is there to do in Arizona during the winter? Well, a lot of people come here for the hiking. They come here for the golf. They come here for the great weather and the lack of snow in certain places like Phoenix Metro. And so if we just dive in here and we talk about Arizona average temperatures, so here's how you know, right? So you can go on currentresults.com and know if the city that you're thinking about moving to, what is the temperature like in January, February, March, maybe even include December into that, obviously. But I'll just give you some idea of where the best place supposedly for weather in the winter, if you're really just trying to avoid really cold weather, go to the Colorado River Valley. So that's going to include Yuma, Parker, Lake Havasu City. But the best right here is going to be Yuma. Look at that. 69 degrees is the average temperature in the middle of December. So if you want the temperature in the middle of December in Arizona or in Phoenix, I mean, not too far off, 67 degrees. The average low is 45 degrees. The average low in Yuma. So Phoenix will get just below 30 degrees, 32 degrees, which is freezing, right? Kills the plants, kills the vines. Unfortunately, when you have tropical plants and it goes below freezing, your plants die. That's a tragedy, because you'll have beautiful tropical plants all year round if they can make it through the summertime and you got shade for them. But then it gets to the winter and you're just like, darn it, I almost had that plant making it through. If it goes for 3 years, you'll make it with that plant. But you could see central Arizona also has some nice places like Casa Grande. Prescott, if you're moving to Prescott, you're going to get bone-chilling temperatures, 23 degrees in December. Now, some people are like, Jeff, 23 degrees, that's bone-chilling? Come out here to Bismarck, North Dakota, I'll show you, or South Dakota, I'll show you bone-chilling, right? And then so you got other places around here. You got Sedona. It's a bit chillier in Sedona, but a little bit warmer than Prescott. But you're going to get snow in Sedona, okay? So if you're wanting to move to Sedona and thinking that it's going to be great Arizona winter, think again. Like they said in the Thrillist article, Flagstaff, I mean, you might as well just move to Denver if you think that you're going to get away from cold weather in Flagstaff, because Flagstaff gets cold. Actually, Grand Canyon gets pretty cold, and so do a couple other places around that area, Williams and Page and whatnot. So really, if you're trying to get decent weather and you want to do the summer or the winter in Arizona, you're going to check out Yuma. You're going to check out Tucson, Phoenix, Casa Grande, maybe even Lake Havasu City, Bullhead City if you're feeling really ambitious. But that's kind of the stuff to know. But if we wanted to talk about Yuma, because a lot of people, they just go there to Yuma not to live in the summer. Because if you live in Yuma full year round, you're going to be like, get me the heck out of here. I feel like I'm in Hades. Seriously, it gets hot in Yuma in the summertime. But in the wintertime, it's a great place to be because the weather is so ideal with lots of sunshine. And if that's your thing and you've just been dreaming of sunny Christmases, then you move to Yuma, right? And we talked about it. I mean, look at the temperature in January, 68 degrees. February, 74 degrees. 78 degrees in March. Could you imagine that being your average temperature for the first 3 months of the year? 68, 74, and 78. 68 in December. Still, I mean, isn't that just perfect for a winter? I mean, you someone who's living in Chicago or Boston, they're like, wow, that's amazing, isn't it? So where are these places? Well, here, I'll show you. Here's Phoenix, Central Arizona. Right over here, you have Yuma. It's probably about a 2 to 3 hour drive, depending on how fast or slow you go. I mean, some of these highways you get on, people will be going, it'll be a 2-lane road. People are going 80 miles an hour in each direction. You got 2 cars going 80. One going 80 this way, another car going 80 that way, and you're like, this is a 2-lane highway. Why don't they make this at least 4 lanes with the barricade in the middle? Because what's the margin of error when 2 cars are going 80 miles an hour on a road? Like, I mean, some of them are so crazy they hug the center line too. But I just think it's absolutely crazy how 2 cars could be going 80 miles an hour and the state of Arizona still thinks that's safe. Arizona Department of Transportation. Now, they're going over the speed limit, but what I'm saying is people, they get in these wide open countryside areas, they're going in between, I don't know, Phoenix and Oro Valley, say, and they're on this little freeway right here. This is just a perfect example of it. Highway 79, look at, you zoom in, that's only 2 lanes, right? That Pinal Pioneer Parkway, that's just one example of how it is out here. But this whole area right here, you get on that at like 7 o'clock at night, they're like, I gotta get to Catalina, or I gotta get to Oro Valley. They'll be buzzing along here. I mean, and this is true all over Arizona, but that road right there will really stand out to you. But there's Yuma in relation to Phoenix. Yuma in relation to Tucson, it's actually further away than Phoenix is to Yuma. And then Casa Grande right here, kind of in between both Phoenix and Tucson. So for those of you who are considering that. Another place that is really popular that a lot of people like is the Sierra Vista. We've had some people asking that I give Sierra Vista a shout out because of the amount of growth and the good things they got going on. They also have Sahuarita as another popular destination for people to escape to. Green Valley, let's see here. Marana is kind of popular nowadays. Well, they got an airfield out there, so I guess it's kind of popular. Another place that people are kind of moving to, and you guys are asking about, is Maricopa. Maricopa, you can see they've been building these lakes, and they've kind of built it up pretty nicely, actually. It's off the beaten path. This is actually where this is the closest you can get an Amtrak train to Phoenix, in Maricopa. And yeah, Maricopa and Maricopa County, kind of the same thing, right? So anyways, this area that you do want to avoid, all this area right here. This is like going to be cold. This is going to be Colorado type weather right here. So this whole area that's in the mountains in Arizona, the Mogollon Rim, the Coconino National Forest, which is where Flagstaff is. You have Kachina Village. All that's going to be cold. Prescott, all that. So in summary, you got Phoenix, Tucson, Yuma. There's another place along here that's really popular, Quartzsite. People just go there, they park their RV down there, they get the heck out of Dodge, and they just post up in these RV parks. See, here's like Desert Gardens RV Park in Quartzsite. Tumbleweed RV Park. Look how many RV parks there are over here. Prospectors Panorama RV Park. I mean, Quartzsite just loads up with. We should just go down there and fly the drone and see how many people are really living down in Quartzsite come December 15th, right? So anyways, if you guys are new to this channel and you like content like that, do like and subscribe to this channel. You can also like the video and let us know where in Arizona is your favorite place to spend a winter. So we will see you guys next time.